Oh yeah, affiliate marketing using MLSP as your affiliate money making machine. So hello everybody, Valerie Walton here. Oops, I always forget to turn that off. Valerie Walton here, coming to you live from the suburbs of Washington, D.C. Cannot wait to dive into this with you. This is part 10 of my 10-part series on how to make money affiliate marketing with MLSP in 2021. Now, now that we're here at the 10th um, video, I really feel like I need to continue with this series because there's so much more that I can show you about how to use this affiliate program to bring in some really great additional income into your life. So we'll see. I might make it separate or I might make it all a part of this. Not sure yet. But anyway, let me go ahead and make sure that I put everything that you need into the description box now, so we don't have to wait. You won't have to wait until I'm actually done with the video. And then in the meantime, I will also have up the chat. So if you do catch me live, make sure you jump in real quick and say hello to me. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And also let me know how you found me. Did you find me in your suggested watch? Did you find me on another social media platform? I would really love to know. Also, share with me a little bit about what kind of business you're currently building or what experience you have with affiliate marketing, because that's always great to know as well. And it definitely helps me help you. You know what I mean? Okay. So it's saying that the changes are saved, but I don't know. I guess so. Anyway, I hate when it does that because it's like, is it really? We don't know. So I'll just add this in there and then we'll make sure. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now, this last one was actually supposed to be one of the first videos that I did, and I saved it. I saved it for last because not because it's the best, actually, because this is the one that I personally use the least in terms of the different types of strategies that you could use in order to generate commissions for yourself with affiliate marketing. However, some people absolutely love this method. They love this strategy. And so I didn't want to leave it out. Okay. Hey, Peter, what's going on? Well, you actually found me inside of MLSP. That's awesome. You ain't tired of me yet. Great. Now you get to hear some more stuff. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen and go into my back office here. Yeah, I just need to click the screen share. Oh, that'd be helpful. Okay, so here we are. And once again, we're going into the training and then going into MLSP affiliate strategies. If you don't know much about affiliate marketing, but you were looking into it, maybe you've heard of it, sounds pretty good. It's basically a referral program, right? You get a check for referring people to different things that you like. Maybe you like that and you want to know more. And that's cool. This is definitely a channel for you to be able to learn that on. However, I don't just give you general ideas. I do like to at least have an example with me that we're working with so you can get a better visual of what you can do with various affiliate programs. So I do have my top 3, and MLSP is number 1 out of the 3. It can become a very lucrative program for you if you let it. So anyway, we are now down. We did all of these. We just did the custom links yesterday. And so today we're actually going right back up to the top and we're going to talk about the ATM method. So if you don't know much about the ATM method, let's chat for a bit. I'm going to stop sharing for a moment. And the ATM method stands for add, tag, message. So what you're doing is you go onto Facebook, right? And typically your affiliate program or whatever you're in, I know network marketing companies do this as well. If you've been going out here and posting the way that I've been teaching you, then you will attract leads, right? It's a very simple process that I put people through. And as you're attracting those leads and they tell you, yes, I would like more information, or yes, I would like to connect with you so that I can learn more about, whatever you shared with them, then there is a group already prepared for you that is full of information already. This way, you're not having to create any content around that kind of thing. It's more effective. I'll say more for a lot of people, it's more effective than if you just send out a video presentation about your company. However, it's less effective these days than it was when this first came out, because you know what happens when it first comes out, it's new and exciting. And it's like, oh, that's an innovative concept. But now lots of companies are doing it and doing it wrong. And so it starts to become a spam group instead. And we really don't want that. However, if you're the type of person that would love to at least try the ATM method, I didn't want to leave this out for you, but I did want to be completely transparent and let you know this is actually the strategy I use the least out of all of those 10 videos that you saw in the affiliate strategies. Okay, so now we can get back into it. I will share my screen again. Oops, what am I stepping on? Oh, stop. Okay, so sharing my screen. And notice when you get into this, there is a training video. It's only 20 minutes. And in 20 minutes, you'll know exactly what to do in terms of how to execute this strategy well when it comes to using the ATM method. And like I said, I'm not going to really speak a whole lot on it because I don't do it a whole lot. And like I've said to you many, many times, the more you practice doing something, the better you get at it, the easier it becomes for you, the easier you make it look to others. And for me, since this isn't something that I do very often, I can't really go into a whole lot of deep detail on it. However, that's what the training video is for. And that's one of the things that I really love about Mlsp and just about affiliate marketing, period. You don't have to be an expert on something to refer a person to it. You get me? Like, I don't have to be an expert on shoes in order for me to recommend a shoe store to a friend of mine. I don't have to be an expert on food or even be a foodie in order to, recommend a restaurant to someone. If I like it, period. Okay. And I love Mlsp. So the ATM strategy looks like this. You'll use the Mlsp Community and Leadership Factory as your ATM group, where you can go in, and we even have an in-depth training on how you can use this method. So whether you want to use the brief version or if you want to dive all the way in, which I do recommend, if you're going to select a strategy, you better really go all in for it. Otherwise, what you put in is what you're going to get out. If you're not really putting in that much effort and all you want to do is complain, oh my God, I tried a little bit, I did a little, I didn't do it exactly the way they said, but whatever, I thought this way would be better. If you're doing that, don't expect to get the results that you're seeing people who do follow the steps get. I mean, I don't even know what else to say on that one, So what you'll typically do is, and I can show you guys an example, but let me talk to you for just a sec. So what you'll typically do is, like I said, you will be doing your passive prospecting with your posting, whether it's in your news feed or in your stories or whatever, reels, whatever. And as you're doing that, you are putting out that bait. You are allowing people to come to you to ask you for the information. You've created that type of environment where they know you, they like you, they trust you enough to reach out to you and want to connect with you. Right? This is way better than the cold messaging and walking up to strangers and, trying to ask them out and you don't even know them and they don't know you. And so when you do it this way and people say, yeah, I'd love more information about this LMNOP thing, right? I'd love to know more about Mlsp. Cool. Well, especially if you're brand new to all of this, you probably are unaware of a lot of amazing features that MLSP has to offer an entrepreneur. And that's okay, because again, that's what that ATM group would be for. It's a group that's been around for a while. There's tons of information that's been gathered up over the years, where you could refer a person to and let them check it out for themselves. So what you would do is you would add them. That's the A in ATM. You'd add them to the group. Then you would tag them in whatever information that you wanted them to see that pertains to what they were asking you about. So for example, if I talk to people about an amazing affiliate program, right, that gives you up to 67% commissions, then I may, when that person comes to me and says, yes, I want to know more, I may put them in that leadership group, all right, in the community group, and then go and tag them in posts, maybe 1 or 2 posts, not 50. Okay. But I may tag them in 1 or 2 posts of about the affiliate program, right? There is a video that talks about the commission structure. There is also a video that talks about the program itself. There are testimonials upon testimonials inside that group. So if somebody wants to know, well, does it work? Does MLSP work? Does it actually help me build my business? Is it a great affiliate program? Does it actually teach me any skill sets? You know, whatever they end up asking me, I can search in that group for the answer and then tag them in that post that gives them the answer. So I don't need to know every little thing in order to be able to help someone and make money all at the same time. Okay, so ATM method is really cool. But again, I'm sorry. So you would add them, you would tag them in that post, and then you would go back and message them and say, hey, I just tagged you in a post. You'd also do a little follow-up and say, hey, you know, did you get a chance to check out the post that I tagged you in? You know, do you have any other questions? What do you think? Whatever. But where a lot of people get it wrong is the minute somebody says, yes, I'm interested, or yeah, I'd like to take a look, that's all they do is they just start grabbing folks and inviting them into groups and tagging them in stuff. And it's like, whoa. Did you let this person know that's what you were going to do first before you just start inviting them to a bunch of stuff or tagging them in everything? Because if you don't, it's almost like, you know, when you were little, maybe you were like me and you grew up in the 80s and we had McGruff, the crime dog. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And we talked about the stranger danger and all that kind of stuff. You want to stay away from the strangers, and the little, you know, creepy white van that used to creep down the street in one of those commercials, right? Child, that's what it feels like. At least that's what it feels like to me. Let me know in the comments if you can relate to what I'm talking about. It feels like, you know, you just minding your business, walking home from school, getting ready to go do your homework, and this creepy van pulls up and just grabs you and throws you in the van. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I'm being kidnapped. That's what it feels like on Facebook when you just grab people and throw them into groups. You just throwing them in that white van, child. They don't know what's going on. So please understand, and please embrace this fact, this truth, that communication is very important in any aspect of your life, especially in business. And so if you are looking to help people, right, it is very important for you to communicate with them. I'll give you another real world example, because y'all know that's what I love to do. If you were to go to the doctor and you're in pain, right? Maybe you got a pain in your shoulder, nothing too severe, but it's enough for you to go get it checked out because you might need to take something or have it looked at or have something snapped into place, child. I don't know. But anyway, you know, you need to go see someone. You need a professional. So you go to the professional, right? They're supposed to be professional. And you sit there in the room. The doctor comes in into the examination room and does not examine you at all, doesn't really talk to you, doesn't ask you any questions. The doctor comes in and just says, hey, so I hear you have some kind of pain or something in your shoulder or whatever. Okay, so here's a prescription, right? Writing your prescription. Bam, here you go. It's a painkiller. You got pain? Well, I got a painkiller. There you go. And you look at your prescription, right? And remember, you only have a little minor pain, but you look at that prescription and it's for like morphine. You're like, wait, what? It's just a little sore, doc. I just maybe need a little pop back in, and maybe I should have gone to the chiropractor chair. I don't know. But doing that kind of thing, you would be like, they need to get sued for malpractice. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They just guessing, what your problem is. They just giving you whatever they think you should have. Well, unfortunately, a lot of people who are trying to market their business online are doing the exact same thing. They are sitting there writing out prescriptions for people when they don't even know what the pain is. They don't even know what the actual problem is with that particular individual. And that's a huge problem we have online. What makes a doctor so great is what? Right? That good old bedside manner. And that comes from communicating with his or her patients. We need to do the same thing. Whether it's being a doctor or even back when I was a hairstylist, what made me so good at what I did was the consultation first. Me just sitting there. Well, they were sitting there, I was standing, but communicating with them and to them what their, that I understood what their needs were based on what they shared with me. I allowed them the opportunity to tell me what they wanted, tell me what they needed. And unfortunately, many marketers do not do that online. And then they wonder why they keep getting rejected. You keep getting rejected because you come barging into the room telling people this is your problem, child, and I got a solution. So buy it from me. That it doesn't work like that. And if you're starting to notice that that's you and you're doing that and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that that's what I was doing, but that's what my upline said. So I didn't know any better. Listen, it's okay. It's okay that you didn't know any better, but now it's time for you to do something about it. Right. And that's why it would be a really good idea for you to check some of the resources and recommendations that I have in the description box, because they'll really be able to help you out. And they're very affordable, especially when you think about, what it costs for you to get started in a traditional business. Oh, this is nothing. I don't offer anything anywhere near close to what I needed to get started with my salon business. I'll tell you that much. Okay. So anyway, that's how that works. The ad, the tag, and then the messaging. And so if I were to go into that group, hold on, let me share my screen with you. Oh, wait, before I share my screen, let me just check and make sure you're with me. You understand what I'm talking about. Cool. All right. I don't see any questions. So yeah, we can dive right into this. All right. So I'm going to go back to sharing my screen and we'll go to Facebook and we will check out this exact community that I'm talking about. So, whoops. Let me see. So we'll go in here and I'm doing a search. Here it is right there. So we'll click that. Okay. And now that we're here inside of this group, you can see I'm in there. I would click invite, right? And I would add the person into the group. I have to wait for them to get approved into this group, I believe. And then once they're in here, I can do a search for whatever they asked me for. So, or I can just kind of scroll through and see. Right. So here's somebody who's been here for a while. Whoops, there you go. Danny's a good friend of mine, been in for a while and is just celebrating his 8 years here in the group and being a part of Mlsp. This is one of our wake up calls from one of our leaders and coaches here. Here's somebody giving a great tip about Mlsp and what you can use it for when you don't have, when you're not an affiliate marketer or you're not a network marketer. What could you do? And so she's kind of reflecting on how she could have used Mlsp even back when she owned a car repair shop, So that's super important. And I would be able to tag somebody in this. So if I were talking to somebody who maybe was not a network marketer, maybe they owned a salon or they owned a gym or something like that. Well, guess what? I could totally put that in here. I could tag them in here and let them read this post. So stuff like that. I could also, let me see. I could also do a search in the group, right? So maybe I'm looking for, You know, Lauren, this is a very inspirational post that was posted years ago, but I still love it. And so I would be able to go to this post for somebody asking, well, does it work? Does MLSP work? How much money could I make? How fast can I start making money? Blah, 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 right? I could bring them here because not only did this woman earn $1,100 in less than 24 hours, but she also goes into her story about the fact that she had quit MLSP and came back. And within hours of her coming back and finally following the steps, she got a commission. And she got a $100 commission and then $1,000 commission added up to $1,100. So I would be able to go in here and tag someone who wanted to know, hey, does MLSP work? Okay, you tell me. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. So that's the kind of stuff that you can do with the ATM method. So there you go. And that is pretty much it. That's it for all of the different places on that affiliate strategies page. But there are still a few more things that I could share with you about MLSP and about how you can really leverage that program. So just make sure that one, you join my Facebook group called The Profitpreneur. That is inside of the description. And also make sure to go ahead and get yourself a membership into MLSP. You could just become an affiliate. I do have the link all about that in there. You can learn more about the program and how it works. But I would highly recommend that you also become a member as well as an affiliate so that you get access to all of the training and the tools and the software, as well as the community to help you out. Because once you're a member, child, look at this. You don't just get this ATM group. That's nice and stuff, right? For your prospecting or whatever. But we also have a members group, the MLSP VIP members group. So if you are a part of this, this is where you can go to ask your questions about anything business related, right? Whether it's network marketing, affiliate marketing, if it's about prospecting, if it's about funnels, if it's about mindset, just anything, you can ask your questions in there and we do our best to answer you as quickly as possible. Just don't ask no tech questions, child, and expect me to answer them because I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I am so looking forward to working with you as a fellow entrepreneur and a fellow affiliate marketer inside of this amazing program and platform. See you soon in the next video tomorrow, live at 5.